Well, think about what that means. A consecutive number, if Mr. Mackey's basketball team won consecutive championships back to back the last 2 years, which may or may not be a true story, then consecutive is just 1 and then 2. Then you can go to 3, then you can go 4. So if it's consecutive, you're really adding what number? Whole class? Just 1. Okay, so we know you're adding 1 for a consecutive number. Let's define the first variable. There's 3 of these things, so x is the smallest one. What would the next variable be represented as? Yeah, Charlotte? You're just adding 1. If you had 1 and then 2, you would have to add 1 to the, you can say that's the middle number. And then the third number, since there are 3, would be what? Jillian? To go from 1 to 3, what do we add to x? 2. Yeah, so this is x plus 2. That's the largest number. So there's your variable. On the test, I need to see all 3 defined for me. Now's probably the trickiest part. They give us this kind of riddle that says the sum is, so when you add them together, it is, there's your equal sign, 9 greater than twice the largest number. It is 9 greater than twice the largest number. Piece that together, what would 9 greater look like? TJ. 9 greater. Would that be plus 9 or minus 9? Yeah, I think greater would be plus. Okay. 9 greater than twice the largest number? Well, what's the largest number, TJ? Okay, that's going in parentheses because we have to double it. When there are 2 terms inside of a parentheses, doubling it's going to be distributing it. Doubling means multiply it by 2. That's the hardest part. Today, a lot of your practice will be around that. But wait, we have the left side of the equation still. What do I do for that? What is my one clue, Jersey? The sum. And the sum of what? Yeah, all 3 of them. So every number has to be added. The smallest number, the middle number, and the largest number. All of them are added together. And we talked about this on Thursday or Wednesday, I think. You don't really need parentheses here since there's no negative signs. There's no numbers outside to distribute, but I want you to still get in the habit of it in case there is a negative. So if you wanted, you could just rewrite it like this. X plus 1 plus x plus 2. Phew, okay, this looks really ugly. We are not going to cry. D, C, B, I, we're going to bring it. First thing we need to do is distribute. How can I distribute this problem? Left or right side? Avery? And what does that give you? Okay, good. It still looks a little bit ugly, no offense equation, but we need to do something else with it. Cry. Combine like terms for me. What would I do next? Peyton, row 2.
I think you're going to combine all the x's.
Good.
So it'll be 3x minus 1.
That looks like a minus sign. Let me hide it. Oh, it's a plus 1 and a plus 2. It got a little bit messy, sorry. So combine 1 with 2, what do you get?
3.
Okay. So 3x plus 3 equals, what about the right side? Peyton, keep going.
And then 4 plus 9.
Yeah, what does that give you?
13.
Okay. and then the 2x drops down, right? That looks a little bit better. I'm going to rewrite this up here. 3x plus 3 equals 2x plus 13. Okay, Tennyson, what would I do next? We distributed, we combined like terms. Now we're going to bring every number to one side.
Put the minus 2x under 3.
Sure. 3x minus 2x is 1x, or just an x. X plus 3 equals 13. Final step. Jersey, what would I do to get my x value? Yeah, before I divide by 1 or think about that step, I need to make peace in algebra land. So bring the 3 over. And x is equaling what, Jersey? What's 13 minus 3? So x equals 10. And you think there's a 1x here. Do I have to divide the 1? Because you're right, there is a 1x, but I can actually leave it like that. Because the x is by itself. That is my answer. For now, but what do they want me to actually find? 3 of them, Mackenzie. You just found the first one. How do I find the second? Yeah, 10 plus 1, so that's 11. And what's the last one? Good. 10, 11, 12 is your answer. It sometimes will ask for the biggest one. It might ask for the middle one. It might ask for the smallest, or all of them. That is probably the hardest problem you may see on your test tomorrow. Let's do one that's a little bit maybe easier. Yeah. So you have half of a day that's review, and then every 2 weeks ish. Yeah, happened last Thursday. Time flies when you're having fun. You had it 2 weeks ago. So yeah, sorry. I know. You got test corrections back, but you took it 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I think it was Wednesday, so I might be a week in like 6 days. Sorry. It happens. I'm going to set this one up. Go to number 3. Flip your page forward. And I'm going to start it for you, then let you finish it off. Number 3, we're going to go from 4 to 3, so it's back 1. 4 to 3. The sum of 3 consecutive odd integers is 33. What's the largest integer? There's one that you want the largest of, and we have 3 consecutive odds. To find the variable, x is the smallest number. You will always have x be the smallest number for these problems. How would I get to the next odd number? How would I get to the next odd number? Alexis? Yeah, we have to add 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So that's the middle number. There are 3 of them, so I need 1 more. How do I get to the next number? Peyton, row 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. So if you start with 1, you'd have to add 4. Good. Don't be confused by odd. You don't need to add by an odd number. You just need it to get to odd. 1 plus 1 would be 2. That wouldn't work. What do they say? The sum of 3 consecutive odd integers is 33. There's your equal sign. Frankie, what is the right side of my equation? I guess there's 2 things you could do. So I have sum of 3 on the left. I'm going to put something else on the right. It is, I'll come back to you once you're there. Brady, what's on the right side? Yeah, it's just 33. That's what it equals. So in this one, they don't have a huge riddle. It's just is 33. Is everyone on number 3? Did I confuse you by working backwards? Sorry. So this one's actually a bit easier than number 4. I still have the same thing that I saw in 4, which is the sum of 3. So let's set it up as x plus 2 plus x plus 4. And that's all I need. Kira Bentley, what would I do next? Don't cry, bring it. Yeah, and distributing actually doesn't appear, so I'm just going to check it off. There's nothing in parentheses right now that I have to distribute, but I will combine. Like terms, x plus x plus x is 3x. Positive 2 and positive 4 is 6. That looks a little bit nicer of a problem. Oh shoot, what's my next step? I'm going to bring all the numbers to one side. Yeah, what would you do with the 6? Good. Opposite of adding is subtracting. Make sure it looks exactly like mine. Practice neat equation writing. Bring down the 3x. Liliana, you got this. Yeah. Board the paper, you have 27. One more step. You missed that. Just write this. I want you on that step. Then I'll come back to you. Jersey, final step. Is that my final answer? Thumb up, yes. Thumb down, no. Uh-oh. What am I missing, Aiden? I need the largest one. I just found the smallest one. Don't move past when you get it equal to x. Jacob, how would I find the largest integer? Yeah, since x is 9, you can put 9 in place of x. Just add 4 to it. This would be 13. So the largest integer is 13. It's not 9. You could do all of the work and still not get 5 out of 5 if you miss that crucial last step. You got 15 minutes left. I want you to start on, I'll let you decide where you want to start. 1 and 2 are easier than the 2 problems we just did. Number 5 and 6 are harder than the problems we just did. Try to agree with your partner where you want to start so you can check your work, and then go. 1 and 2 are easier, 5 and 6 are harder. I rectangle assume on twice its base. If you decide to jump to 5 and 6, remember what we did on the board Wednesday and Thursday? I need to see a picture.